Hello, all you super sexy souls out there. Shiza from Down Under, coming to talk to you live about toxic people and narcissism. There are certain people that come into your life for reasons, usually to teach you things, soulmates quite often, and friends, family, etc. And the things that you class as bad aren't actually bad, they're lessons. So the sooner we realise that, probably the better. It is always hard though, especially when you're dealing with toxic people and the way that they treat you. I also feel that if we are more aware of what toxic people are like and the traits that they have, that maybe we could combat that before it begins or gets too crazy. Like, for instance, when you're dating people, maybe just start with coffee dates and get to know them a bit better before you go on dinner dates and drinking dates and sleeping with them. Get to know them quite well, suss out if they are people with toxic tendencies. I mean, I know new people are quite good at hiding these sorts of things, and if you're quite excited about someone, you can easily get wrapped up in the excitement of them and maybe look past some of these things. I mean, if you're willing to, tolerate the abuse for someone you really think is amazing, but are they that amazing if they're, toxic or narcissistic and actually going to be nasty to you? You kind of really would be in a better relationship with someone who's not going to be treating you like that. If you love yourself enough to know that, these sorts of people aren't always the best for you in the long run. I mean, I made that mistake many times in my life. I'm not, ungrateful for the experiences and the fun times and everything that we had. I just know that was a bit of a hard road, but that's okay because I can talk to you about it now and maybe see if I can help some other people not fall into the same traps. So one, I guess, even when people like text you all the time and want to know what you're up to and are probably a bit controlling and things like that, that can be early signs of controllingness. And also people who, talk about others in a nasty way as well. I mean, what are they going to say about you if they talk about their friends like that? So that's another sign. I mean, you could, on a coffee date, ask people about their friends and what they're like and just, do a little bit of digging and see what their reactions are when they talk about things. Could be a little heads up. The coffee date idea is a good idea because you're not stuck in like a dinner date or anything. It's kind of short and sweet. So if you don't like them, you can kind of get out of there early, which is good. Don't ask them if you want another date. Let them ask you, because it's sort of like Rory Ray's lean back, don't row the boat theory, if you know of Rory Ray. Anyway, the toxic tendencies of people, like quite often I find the guys that are, they've got really big personalities. They're quite very charismatic and good looking. They know exactly what to say, quite good at lying. Really good at sweeping you off your feet quite quickly, like really quickly. Like I had one guy and he was, wanting to move in with me really fast and was trying to tell me he loved me like really quickly, and it's like major warning signs because, it takes time to fall in love with someone. You don't just fall in love with someone like in a week or something stupid like that, or want to move in with you. And you really, if you see that kind of stuff happening, it's not just because, they're, so in love with you, and that's usually because they like to get in there quickly. And you got to watch out for that. I feel like the longer, slower getting to know someone journey is definitely better after experiencing a lot of the charismatic guys that very quickly get into your life and it's all passion and love and excitement straight away. But quite often can turn nasty quite early on in the piece, especially if there's drinking involved. If you like drinking and partying, and I feel like when you meet someone and you do get on the booze with them, just seeing what they're like. I mean, even if they get really drunk, and just seeing how they are in that state is good good to suss out before you go making a boyfriend or girlfriend out of them. Because, yeah, if they can't handle their piss very well, then that means that when you're going to have fun and get on benders with them, they might not, you know, handle it really well with you or the way they behave. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that do have drinking issues and anger issues and things like that. You just don't really want to be getting yourself in a relationship with them if you can help it. So there is a bit of a pattern sometimes if you feel that you quite often fall into relationships with people that pursue you and they are quite interested in making things move quickly and are saying all the right things, and yeah, it's what do they call it? Sheep in wolf's clothing. A wolf in sheep's clothing? Yeah, something like that. So I was in the pattern myself. I felt like, well, we do have patterns. We all do. We just sometimes unaware of them. It can feel like Groundhog Day when you're repeating the same pattern over and over again with similar types of guys in your life or girls. And you just end up in nasty breakups or abusive relationships where it's not nice. And I guess empowering yourself and learning to be more authentic and just suss people out a bit better before you go jumping in blindly. Yeah, being friends with them for a while first just to suss them out is probably the best tip I can give you. And don't go sleeping with them in a hurry, because yeah, it just makes things a lot more complicated. And I know that's very hard for a lot of people to do, but if you can do that, then more power to you, and hopefully you can get to know them a lot better, and fingers crossed not end up in abusive and toxic relationships. I mean, being in your authenticity and actually realizing when people are overstepping the mark, and becoming aware of what toxic people are like and how they gaslight you, and what can happen when they are being that way. If you can nip it in the butt and say that you don't roll like that or appreciate it, and that you're not going to stand for it and be in your power, then I guess they can't get away with it as easily. But you kind of need to be on your ball from the get-go, straight away. Like, know what you're doing. Understand the tactics and the behaviors of like toxic people and narcissists, and Mr. Charismatic Casanova who's just rolling into your world saying all the things that you want to hear and doing all the things that you like. You know, they're just like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that there is some great relationships out there that happen, you know, with people who do pursue people like that. But yeah, I think if you could take it slower. And yeah, educate yourself before you go. I say check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah. So that's about all I got to say about that. And hopefully that sheds some light on some future endeavours. Thank you.